Hi everyone and welcome back to Chill and Trade TV. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you're back here again, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget, if you want to trade with a regulated FSCA broker, I made it simple and easy for you guys. So just click on the link in the description down below and it will take you directly to the broker I use, and you can just sign up and register there. And also, if you want to find out what is an FSCA regulated broker and how to check if your current broker that you're using is FSCA regulated, there is a video in the channel. So go ahead and take a look at that. So without further ado, let's get into today's video, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be talking about USDJPY. I know I did analysis on USDJPY last last week, and just go ahead and take a look at that analysis. So I'm just gonna update it a little bit because I do see another change, just a little bit, but not too much, not too much. And as you can see, we have it in front of us, and basically just showing the last analysis or setup that we are anticipating. And also we'll be taking a look at Nasdaq. It's been a while, but let's get into today's video. Let's get into today's video. So like I said, initially with USDJPY, we were looking for these cells to the downside. However, as you can see, I thought, let me just remove this analysis. Let me just remove this. We are still looking for the cells to the downside, and I will show you something. This is just gonna be a quick one on USDJPY. Nothing too hectic, but we are still looking for the same setup or analysis as last week. So just go ahead and take a look at last week's video to keep up to date. So right now, I do see a nice descending pattern. If I just, which still confirms the move to the downside that we were anticipating or that we are anticipating. This is a descending pattern, ladies and gentlemen. And once this pattern completes, we are looking for the buys as anticipated. See the pattern, ladies and gentlemen. This is the pattern, descending pattern. And if I just zoom in, we have a nice bullish trend to the downside. So simple, ladies and gentlemen, simple. Just be looking for that continuation pattern. It hasn't come yet, but it will come probably next week. And then look for the cells. Look for the cells. Ah, what's this thing doing now? Just look for the cells. Let me just adjust this, make this proper. I hope it's nice and straight. Hope it's nice and straight. Okay. But you guys get the idea. This is what I am anticipating. This is what I am anticipating, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I am anticipating. So still looking for those cells and to the lows. And what I like is that if price does reach these lows, I'll show you now. Remember, these are the patterns I always talk about and trade mostly because they always play out. They always play out. So this is what I am anticipating, and price should complete this pattern because we have the first touch, the second touch, and now we'll be anticipating that third touch. And like I said, mentioned previously, this is going to be a nice confluence. This is adding on to the confluence with the pattern and the previous zone. and the previous zone. Let me go to the 4-hour time frame so that you guys see the zone I am talking about. This zone right here. This zone right here. And as you can see, once price touched this zone, bounced off the zone, it pushed up aggressively. So we are still anticipating the push up again. So you can anticipate the sells, and once price gets to these lows, just look for the buys. And then the targets are still the same. The take profits are still the same as mentioned. So just keep an eye on this because this probably might play out next week. This might probably play out next week. So you can just monitor this and babysit this pair. Monitor this and babysit this pair. Okay, so that's it for USDJPY, and let's go to US 100. US 100, US 100, US 100. Price completed this nice pattern. As you can see, I already have it uh, identified, and it broke out aggressively, which is nice, which means now Nasdaq is ready to push to the upside. Nasdaq is ready to push to the upside. This is a nice break, and if you're a break and retest trader, I hope you got this nice retest, because there's also a zone here as well. There's also a zone, a nice zone. So there you have more than enough confluence. You had confluence. You had the zone, the breakout, retest, and then the zone and the retest of the diagonal support. So if you're in this trade already and you manage to catch it, let me go to the 4 hour just to identify where I would have my TP. Right. Let me just do this pattern here. So my usual take profits, guys, is usually the 90% rule. The 90% rule is how I determine my take profits. It's usually how I determine my take profits. Okay, so let me just use this. Okay, here is the 90% rule. 90% rule is very quite simple, ladies and gentlemen. It's basically just the impulse, the previous impulse. So your targets would be there. So your targets would be there. Targets would be there at these price levels. And yeah. So for me, since I didn't catch this break and retest, but I have this price level nicely identified, so I know where my target is. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame. For me, it's gonna be simple. Personally, I was just waiting for this breakout of this pattern. I was waiting for the breakout of this pattern, and now that it broke out, I am happy. I am happy because now all I need to do is wait for my what's this? My confirmation, which is I'm waiting for a continuation pattern. Push up, give me a nice continuation pattern. Then I'm gonna type the break. I'm gonna type the break, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna enter at the break. Same over and over again. I'm going to enter at the break. Break. And as I did mention, I did identify my 90% rule. So my entry will be the pattern, and my target will be there. Just also have it marked. So that's where I plan to exit. When I have something like this, let me go to the 4 hour and then we'll go back to the 1 hour time frame, because I also want to explain something in detail. loss just below there. All right, let's go back to the 1 hour. So this is not just not only going to be one entry, ladies and gentlemen, because if I do see, will it? No, it won't. Okay, so let me just do this again, and I want to explain this. This won't be just one entry. Look for a push up, enter whatever pattern comes here, and then if I still continue to see these patterns, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to scale in. I am going to scale in. I mean, I'm going to scale in, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to scale in. I am going to scale in. Oh, I am going to scale in, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to scale in. The more I see these playing out, I'm going to scale in until. And just remember, you need to make sure that you cater for your account size. Ne? So basically, just use proper risk management. Use proper risk management, ladies and gentlemen. The more I see these patterns play out while price is pushing to the upside, I'm going to enter. I'm going to enter. I'm going to enter until the highs. I'm going to enter until my target, which is there. So I hope you guys got the idea. You see what I see, and like I always say, we might have different strategies or trading styles, but as long as we get the same direction correctly, that's all that matters. So until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chill and Trade TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Please like and subscribe and let's grow the channel. Let's grow the channel. Let's grow the channel because it keeps me motivated to share the analysis or my view of how I see the market. Remember, there's more than one ways of trading forex, so don't just be limited to one. I mean, if you do have your own personal trading strategy, stick to that. Stick to that. Stick to that. What I mean is that, you know, there are many trading strategies and there's no one that's better than the other basically. So if your strategy works for you, stick to the strategy. That's why I always say we might have different trading strategies